Remember, I am not a doctor. I am not a certified trainer. I used to be. I'm just a group fitness instructor and I'm just a psycho. So, and everything that I say here is not something that I'm recommending you to do. Just know that it's something that I tried doing and some of it can be dangerous. So, I'm just letting you know. I never really shared this stuff even up until my last Facebook Live, which was last week. I never told anyone that I did these crazy things except for like the closest people to me. So, and it really made me really nervous and scared to like share this info. An awesome psycho, yes! All right, so here we go. 3 crazy things I did the final weeks of preparing for the bodybuilding transformation contest. I wore a corset. I wore a corset all throughout the day, morning and night. And man, this is so nasty looking. So this was my daytime corset. Smells like fucking rubber tires. It's so nasty. But it made you sweat like all day. I wore this for my weightlifting days. They were a little bit more flexible. And then I wore, hey Hangyu! And then I wore this when I did ab crunches. So it looks kind of crazy. I actually have a lot of those. Had a lot of those because I had to change them up every day. I wore them every day. And the reason why I wore them was because my coach back then told me that it would help you tighten your waist, make it smaller. And when you're, for bikini competitors, for a lot of female competitors, it looks nice to have a tiny waist. So I thought it was gonna help me shred my core a little bit more. Oh shit. What does that mean? I think that's like God saying that was a bad idea. So I really honestly don't know if it really helped me to wear a corset all day. I just tried to take my coach's advice and it kept me really sweaty. And how long should people wear the corset for? God, I don't even know if I recommend people wear corsets. I mean, I know that it's like a big fad right now. People wear them, but I wore them 24/7. Like I wore them as long as I wasn't taking a shower. It's so gross. And I wore that on top of some saran wrap and wait, let me start over. I would put on this shit, Sweet Sweat, and it's kind of like Vaseline. And then it's supposed to make you like target the trouble areas. So I'd put that all over my abs, all over my thighs, and then saran wrap it, double saran wrap, and then put the corset on top. So Vanessa, I said, if you have any questions, put 3 hearts in front so that I can see right away. Pay attention, all right? And I just, I don't know if I recommend the corset thing, and I don't do it right now anymore. I just keep it around because it's like really weird and it was really expensive, so I don't want to get rid of that too fast. I kind of like keeping things that bring me back memories, good memories or bad, weird, crazy memories. Okay, so yeah, I did corsets training, and you know what? I thought of this just the other day. I was watching Lizabeth Lopez. She's one of my fit inspos. She has a really big following on Instagram, and she's known for being on Khloe Kardashian's app, like teaching people how to grow their butt. Her butt is humongous, like, whoa, what the hell? And she works really hard though. Like she has a lot of knowledge, and she was saying not to do corset training, that instead of doing corset training, why don't you focus on strengthening your abs by vacuuming your abs, like sucking it in and then tightening it, and then every time you exercise to focus on that, instead of relying on some corset to tighten you up. She believes that if you wear a corset, it's going to weaken your muscles because you're relying on that and you're not training yourself to hold on to your core. And when she said that, I was like, man, that makes sense. Like, duh, right? And I that's why I don't want to be promoting corsets. So yeah, Monica. So that's it for the corset part. And then the second crazy thing I did for the bodybuilding transformation contest, I did this every freaking day for the last like 2 or 3 weeks. I did it every day, and it's called infrared sauna. And infrared saunas are a safe way of detoxing, and for me, it helped me release a lot of soreness, and I got to burn extra calories, and they say that it burns up to 1,000 calories. That is kind of insane if that's true, and I did it because mostly I was sore all the time, and it helped me go to sleep by doing that at the end of the day. But I also I also thought maybe this is a chance for me to burn extra calories. So I tried it, and boy, it did get you really sweaty. In Santa Monica, there's a really popular infrared place. If you want to know about it, I can give you the info. But they have this infrared sleeping bag, and you just go inside a heavy sleeping bag, and it's like covers you from the neck down. And for a whole hour, you're laying in this hot sleeping bag, and you're stuck in it for the entire hour. It gets hotter and hotter and hotter, and you just end up being so drenched from your head to your toes. It's pretty amazing, and I hope you guys get to try it once when, like, maybe try it once just to see how you feel. But I honestly, even with that, I'm not even sure if it was just a gimmick. Like, there's no real scientific proof on this shit, you know? So I was just trying everything that I could find on the internet, on Amazon, whatever. If I wasn't working out, I was looking online to see what could help me have an edge, what could help me burn just a little bit more. Like, it's really psychotic thinking, but having that kind of a deadline made me go to such extremes. So, all right, I have a first question of my day. What would you say to other women who are praying and focused on the winning prize as opposed to transforming their bodies? So this is such a cool question, Vanessa. Thanks. Yeah, I heard of some girls saying that they're praying that they win. They're praying that they get the money. They're just focused on the money and their body. That really makes me angry, actually. So yesterday I was really angry when somebody messaged me saying, hey, like, I hope I win, and do you think I'm gonna win? Do you based on my picks? And if you happen to message me this kind of a message and I'm putting you on blast, I'm sorry, because I think this is a really good thing to tell everyone. You should not, at this stage, be even thinking about the money or your body, because you've been through this for 10 weeks. If you've really been pushing yourself, and if you have the right mindset, you should be thinking, what would be the best prize is that I finish and I'm proud of myself when I finish. That I don't regret anything that I've done, because I've given it all I've got. I've worked so hard, and just having committed and finished should be your prize, because there is nothing greater than having completed something that you set out to do that was freaking hard. There is nothing greater than accomplishing something that was truly that took up so much of your heart and your mind and your soul. Like, if you really commit to something, you'll realize that it's not about any amount of money. It's not about anything like that, anything superficial or vain. And that's the crazy thing. When I started out, I thought I was gonna do it for the money. That's what I wanted. When I first started, I was like, hell yeah, I want 80,000. And then I thought, why not put myself to the test and get get a six pack? That sounds really good. And up until the halfway point, that's what my whole goal was, to just get a six pack abs and get some money. But after those 6 weeks, I stopped thinking like that. I didn't even care if I won or not. And actually, when I did win, it was like a month after I had finished. They announced it a whole month after I had submitted my after pictures. So for a whole month, I had no idea that I was still in the running, that they were still looking through people's pictures. And I just kind of thought, oh, I guess I didn't win, but it doesn't matter because I feel so great that I fucking finished this shit. This was so freaking hard. If anyone is out there watching and it's freaking hard, it's supposed to be freaking hard. Like,